let me get Akib Zidi into this conversation. Akib Zidi is a research scholar at the Al-Mustafa International University. Is one of the largest seminaries operating in Qom in Iran. Mrs. Zidi, appreciate your time. I know it's a difficult time in your country right now. Can you just give us an assessment of what is happening around you?
Well, from a physical standpoint, life in Iran over the last 9 days, ever since the Israeli aggression on the 13th of June, hasn't been affected much, except for the city of Tehran, which witnessed a very large number of attacks and air defense action. Other cities, such as the city I live in Qom, which is very close to Fordo, and most other Iranian cities, most of the Iranian population in this period of 9 to 10 days hasn't heard a single explosion, seen a single damaged building, seen anyone injured in any way. So life more or less continues on normally for me and most other people who live in Iran. So that's the situation. But when it comes to the mental position of the Iranian people, there are three important things to keep in mind. One is that there is immense joy and happiness in the Iranian population at the fact that their country is able to strike at the genocidal Zionist regime with more than 1,000 missiles and drones. And obviously, this is something that a very large part of the world's population wanted, some way in which Israel can be chastised for the ongoing genocide in Palestine. Then there is an element of confidence that victory is near at hand because they've seen their own military capabilities. They've seen that Israel is not able to prevent missile and drone attacks. And there is this belief that since we have been attacked in an unprovoked and criminal fashion, first by Israel and this morning by America, there is this belief that God is on our side. And with God on our side, victory is guaranteed.
Okay.
So there is immense confidence and anticipation of a great victory being near at hand.
Okay, but how is it supposed that that victory will come? Because we have actually seen that, yes, strikes have happened in Tel Aviv, sir, but there's no denying that strikes have happened inside Iran as well. The 3 nuclear sites have been hit. The American and Israeli jets came and went. The drones are operating as we speak. There is senior leadership from the Iran's military which has been killed. So victory what? Is it going to be a land war? Do you expect friends to come in? Where do you see it going from here?
When I say that the Iranian people are confident that victory is near at hand, this does not mean that they feel that this victory will be achieved without any cost. They understand that they have paid some cost. The fact that they are the only free power in this part of the world has come at a cost over the last 45 years since the Islamic Revolution. And they understand that they may have to pay a greater price as they go ahead. But they are confident of victory. And in terms of other people coming to the aid, my own understanding is that we are not going to see any other country come to the military assistance of Iran. Of course, in terms of diplomatic support, the overwhelming majority of the world's population and governments have condemned the criminal action of America this morning or Israel on the 13th of June. It is absolutely horrifying that an unrepentant user of nuclear weapons against civilian populations back in August of 1945 in Japan, and the holder of the world's largest nuclear arsenal, joins another nuclear power, Israel, to attack a country which is a member of the NPT and which the IAEA and the USA's own National Director of Intelligence have repeatedly certified and declared as having no nuclear weapon ambitions. It is horrifying, no doubt. This criminal aggression is terrifying. But there is this belief and there is this confidence that since this is not a surprise and Iran has been preparing for an American attack for the last 30 years at least, Iran does not need military assistance from any other power at this point in time to be able to fight this war. And therefore, there is this confidence that we do not need anyone to come to our assistance, and the Iranian people believe that despite that, we are likely to achieve victory pretty soon.
Some of the Iranian papers this morning, sir, have also reported, and some late last evening, concerns about a meeting that took place between the Pakistani army chief and the chief of defense staff of Iran, who was killed about a week ago, and the meeting took place on the 27th of May. And they're concerned about Pakistan's role with the fact that the same army chief was sitting in the White House a few days later. How do you make of your eastern neighbor? What do you make of your eastern neighbor in Pakistan, sir?
Well, Pakistan is my western neighbor because
Yes,
I'm an Indian citizen.
Yes,
But
yes.
speaking from the Iranian perspective, for whom Pakistan is an eastern neighbor, from the Iranian perspective, this is an absolutely irrelevant topic. It is not a topic of discussion or even under consideration among Iranian strategic and political circles at this point in time. They see this as fundamentally a war between Iran and on the one side, there is Iran and the Islamic resistance axis that it leads, that is often dismissively, derisively, and inaccurately referred to as the proxies of Iran. And on the other side, you have the global imperial axis, which is led by America. And if there is a proxy in this region, it is the American proxy, which is in the form of the Zionist state of Israel. It sees that the conflict has been between these two fronts and axes, and other countries, even like Pakistan or Turkey, which are moderate-sized military powers, they are seen, at this point at least, as being inconsequential to this fundamental clash between these two axes.
Okay, what about the Saudis?
The Saudis are not seen as an important strategic or military player in this region.
Okay, fair enough. It's going to be difficult times. Of course, hoping that all civilians, including you, stay safe and nothing escalates beyond this. It could. We don't know at this point of time, but we certainly hope it doesn't. Akib Zidi joining us from Qom, where he is a research scholar in that Iranian city. Thanks very much for joining us.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.